Hello everybody and welcome to a spotlight on the End Is Nigh. Edmund Mcmillen has done it again. There's a new game after the really long time that was The Binding of Isaac and then Rebirth and then Afterbirth and then Afterbirth Plus, and there was some more DLC in between there. And before that, of course, Super Meat Boy, and before that a load of other games. This is the new game, The End Is Nigh. Everybody in the moment's already covered this. I have just bought it and I am very curious. Usually what I would do with these kind of videos is first play it a little bit and then do a video on it. But since there's very few game developers which I buy games on based on if he made this, I'm down. And Edmund Mcmillen is one of them. I've decided to actually just start playing the game from the start for this video. Just so you know. See, no save files at all yet. And let's just go with the left one because I'm going to...
Okay, we're going to load up one of my favorite games here. Here we have The End Is Nigh. It's a classic old school platforming game.
Okay, so we're going to skip this because I want to get into the gameplay. Oh my god. This is already very difficult.
Oh shit. Oh no. No. No.
Oh.
No. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh god, no, this can't be broke. Here, let me get the cartridge out.
Alright, anyway. This is the real game. I figured that wasn't the actual first level. Yes. So how do I get up there? Also, listen to the music. It's all, as far as I can tell, as far as I've seen, it's all like covers of classical music. And if there's one thing I like in my life, it's covers of classical music. So, people have been comparing this a lot to Super Meat Boy naturally, because same developer, same style to a certain extent, and I can see why. So far though, this plays a little differently, because you don't have an actual wall jump. And those are tumors you need to collect. Wow. But yeah, it's similar to Super Meat Boy in that it's single screen levels, and you can die as many times as you want, and as a matter of fact, you've got instantaneous respawn, so dying isn't really something that you're punished for. Also, do I just grab on? Good question. If I grab on and I let go of right trigger, I still stick to these things. That's good to know. Having played Super Meat Boy a lot recently, actually, it's taking some getting used to not to hold right trigger at all the times to sprint. Because if you hold right trigger when you jump, some funny shit happens. Just like that, yes. So I am not expecting to get very far into this game in this video, because quite frankly I'm not as good at it as at Super Meat Boy. Not saying I'm a master at Super Meat Boy, but I can finish like the first 3 worlds in half an hour, which I know compared to actual speedruns is laughable, but I also know people who spend more than half an hour on the first world itself. So that's a really annoying jump to make, man. Come on. Would it be easier if I didn't want to get that tumor? Possibly. I didn't... Okay, so there is a little bit of getting used to the details of the controls, but this controls fairly well, I must admit. I mean, what else did you expect from the guy who made Super fucking Meat Boy, right? I'm just trying to figure out what is the best way to get down a couple of hooks. Because it's not just a matter of letting go of right trigger and then pressing it again. It doesn't always do what I want it to do. Gonna be honest there. But I made it! So, what is it telling me here? You can wall jump up and wall jump like... Is that what it's telling me? How do I even... Oh! Well, you really do get a lot of extra speed if you do that. Wow. It automatically actually hooks onto those hooks. You don't have to hold right trigger. I thought you did. That doesn't matter too much. Makes it a lot easier for me to complete the fucking game. You see, once I grasped that idea, the game became a lot easier suddenly. I say that immediately dying, of course. That one is annoying to get. Holy shit. I think that's the way you're supposed to do it. Go from the top one, and then back to the bottom one. Can't see it being the other way around, honestly. That being said, I'm not having very much luck, so let's try. I mean, that's a way of doing it. How do we get in there? Oh, wait a second. Just like that, yes. Now when I get the thing... There's nothing much to say about how well made this game is, to be honest. Let's just die here. Because... Yeah. It feels like Super Meat Boy. People weren't exaggerating when they said that. And of course it does. I mean, I'm not saying that one developer can only make one certain type of thing. Don't get me wrong here. Also, I've seen this on a video. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have thought of doing this myself. But you can definitely do shit like that. And you need to do shit like that. Jump from one screen to the other. I'm gonna die here. I'm very much gonna die here. I want to get that tumor. Also, I know a little bit about the game, so that's another reason why I didn't go do some field research before playing it. Fuck. Because I've seen some videos on it. Because, like I said, everybody in the fucking mom has done coverage on this game so far, so... Fuck! I was so close. Well, having these little optional challenges and doing them is actually a good idea in my opinion, because it doesn't seem like so far the game would be too difficult if you're just speeding through it and not collecting these tumors. But collecting them actually challenges you a little bit and makes you better at the game for later. Let's see, can I? No, I can't. So if I want to do that, I have to drop in from above, but I'm pretty sure you can get that tumor from the side, so let's keep trying. There's also some cheesy stuff you can do with getting a tumor, then leaving the screen, then coming back. And it saves the fact that you have got the tumor. And actually, I think you need to do that at some points, even. Well, I've gotten that one now. And as you can see, I've gotten infinitely better at... How do I get down there? We'll see at some point, I guess. Like with this one, you do need to get the tumor, then leave and then come back. I do believe you have just fucked yourself. I do believe you need to jump on this, and then up here, and then at a right timing jump. Yeah. And then leave and then come back to progress with the game. Believe me, this is more difficult than it looks. You can't wait too long because you're gonna go down with the building. So realistically speaking, you need to wait until he's at the top of his... Yeah, that seems... Oh, that was so close. How do I not get that? It feels like... Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. You can, of course, not only hang from hooks, but also ledges. So I need to do 1, 2, and then 3, and then jump. Yeah. And then I need to come back. I've got the tumor, and I can just progress with the game this way. It's not just the controls that are made very well. It's also the game design that way. Again, what... Did I see something coming down there? I feel like I saw something coming down there. Maybe it was just background. I mean, I'm acting like I'm surprised. I'm really not. This man knows what he's doing. This man knows how to make a fucking game. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. That's my tumor. Or do I need to come back and then... No, definitely not. Am I stuck? I think I can't go back from here. Well, fuck what I said about good game design, I guess. That's kind of shitty. Probably intentional, but still, I don't like it. Oh my fuck. Can I even get up there? I definitely can. You can jump higher and further than you'd think you can. Which takes some getting used to for sure. Get down a little and then, yeah. So you need to jump that one before the block reaches the bottom. Ooh, that probably should have killed me. Hey, there's a key here. Wonder when I'm gonna get those keys. It's probably something late game-ish, I'd imagine. Oh my god, I am a god! What's up there, though? Can I even get up there? I think I could have. I can't anymore. Unless... Very implausible that I... Yeah, you have to also, like, get to the top of the screen, so... I think it's not even just implausible, it's just impossible. Well, I shouldn't ever say that, because there's gonna be some maniac who actually does it. Doing this quickly is a bit of a pain. It doesn't feel as floaty as Super Meat Boy as well, which... floaty might sound like a bad thing to say about controls, god damn it. But I quite liked how slippery Super Meat Boy was. And I'm relating this immediately to Super Meat Boy because... One, because it just kind of feels like it relates to it in some way. I mean, it really doesn't other than the developer. Come on, fuck. But also... What if, actually... I just clear this, ignoring the tumor, and then come back. Feels a lot easier, certainly, yes. But also, I quite liked the slippery feeling of Super Meat Boy, also I'm forgetting a tumor. How do you even? No, really, how do you even? Does it come back? Definitely does not come, of course. Let's keep trying. You can't make that. You physically can't, I think. Pretty sure you physically can't make that. Unless you need to do... No, definitely not. Huh? I legitimately don't understand how you're supposed to get that. I'm so close. I'm convinced you can get it. You see? Told you. You need to jump like the frame before you would fall off, though. I'm sorry, what? I need to jump on this, then jump to the... Oh my god. That's brutal. What? Oh, that... Wow, that's actually brutal. Holy shit. Why did I press right trigger there? And then you... Oh my god, this is worse than I thought it was. Hang on a second. Also, Facebook just gave me a message. Because that Facebook message was there, I couldn't see if there was another hook down there. That's actually annoying. Just too early. I must admit, even though this is very challenging and I just fucked myself big time, it's a fun kind of challenge, and that is... I've already talked a lot about the controls, I'm aware, but that's down to the controls mostly, because up until now I haven't felt like the game has screwed me. Also, I feel like that's not the way you're supposed to do it, but that's the only thing I can see this puzzle... The only way this puzzle works. Because going backwards isn't going to get you that too much, so you need to do it this way. And that one block wouldn't be helping you anyway, getting up there quickly. So wait until you're very far down here. Not quite that far though. Actually, grab onto that hook please, thank you. Very far down here. Jump this, jump back. I think this might be too difficult already. Which is sad, for sure. Then again, it took me a long time to get good at Super Meat Boy, to the level that I am now, which isn't even particularly good, if I'm being honest. Ah, come on. Just need to wait a split second longer. 1, 2, and 3, and jump, and jump, and jump, and jump, and jump, and I fucking made it, I'm a god. Okay, so this is where it starts getting real annoying. Oh! Those things break and fall down at the same time, that's not good. So I need to jump on this. I can't even touch the bottom of those things. Oh, precise platforming. How we love it! This is actual insanity. Unless you just do this. And you definitely do. Okay. So why is there even... Huh. How do you get that? I wonder. By dying. Bye-bye. Oh, shit. You see, this is not giving you any... Oh, wow. That is actually horrible. Wow, that's... I mean, horrible in a good way. I'm not trying to, like... be, What was I gonna say? I'm not trying to be, like... kind to this game because I like the guy's previous games, but I honestly think that everything so far about this game, and of course I don't know what the late game is like, is just godly. Other than this might be a little bit annoying, but I think that's just difficult game design and not bad per se, if you know the difference, which you probably should, because difficult doesn't equal bad. I mean, people playing the new Crash Bandicoot and Insane Trilogy seem to think it is, but definitely there's a difference between difficult and bad. There's a big difference, because Super Meat Boy is difficult as all fuck, especially later into the game. But it's an amazing piece of fucking art. I wanted to say. Let's just skip that tumor for the time being and see if I can... Even without getting the tumor, it's difficult to get up that ledge. That being said, if I speed up a little, it's still difficult. Wow. But I know I can make it, just not particularly with getting the tumor. Also, talking in your first playthrough over this... God damn it, I almost made it with the tumor as well. Talking over the first playthrough of this game maybe wasn't a good idea anyway, because it's difficult and difficult games don't particularly get easier if you have to use a part of your brain power for communication. Playing this silently, I probably would have already, like, beaten at least this very stage. Come on! So, I'm gonna be silent for this next attempt. Not this attempt, of course. This next attempt, this one I'm gonna be silent for. You see, it works. Is there any proper way of me getting that tumor other than me just... think not. Think I might have made it more difficult for myself as well. So I'm gonna try to get that tumor now while talking. Which is maybe a bad idea. But I don't particularly care, because I damn want that tumor. That's the first time I've ever said that. Probably the last. Honestly, it's a weird way to think about things, right? But before this game was released, I don't think anybody ever has said that sentence. And I think after this game has been released, quite a lot of people have probably shouted that sentence. So, yeah. It's got some kind of linguistic revolution tied to it. And of course, it's not quite a revolution, but it's interesting to think about things that way. I mean, I definitely know the Binding of Isaac's done that, because I've been happy to get cancer in there, so... Specifically, Edmund Mcmillen, I guess, has that factor. I'm not gonna make it. Fuck! So getting the tumor and getting out of here seems very, very unlikely. Even though the first part I can do too quickly now, and I... Shit. I consistently do it too quickly as well. Because I need to wait here, jump, and then I overshot. You see, I'm getting better at this. I can do this. I mean, I need to start waiting down here a little bit longer already if I want to get the timing for even this right. Ah, shit, I almost made it as well. I mean, I was way too slow on the second tower, but... Fuck! I overjumped that by a lot, actually. Wow. And that... I waited too long. I was too slow. It's a really small window, actually. Way smaller than you'd expect. Fuck! The fact that you can't hit the bottom of those things as well is so damn annoying. The music is good, though. I wonder what other music the game has in store for me. I made it with the tumor! Holy fuck! So this is just easy, right? Am I insane for thinking this is easy? I mean, I've died twice so far, but it's nothing compared to the dozens of times I died. Okay, so this is not easy because those things fall all the way down. But if you use the Super Meat Boy, this kind of platforming at least isn't the issue. That's the thing, there's like two kind of different stages I feel up until now. And that's the things like this, which are reminiscent of Super Meat. You need to make that jump in one go, wow. Are reminiscent of Super Meat Boy, and then there's the more puzzly things. And Super Meat Boy didn't have a lot of puzzles per se, so... How do you get up there? This is the next world! And that's an enemy. I wanted to test that. These things, I would imagine, are enemies as well. So, enemies have now been introduced. And so far it's not too difficult. But of course, this is the introduction of the enemies. So it takes a while before the tumor comes out, so you need to be quick enough to get there in time. Or else you should just die. You probably should actually just go to the other side of the stage, now that I think about it. Yeah, definitely should do it this way. Way easier than making... Oh shit. It's actually not too difficult. It's just jump over this guy. There were spikes there. I didn't see those spikes. Okay, so this is a bit more difficult than it looked at first. But not too much. Other than that one jump. I probably should just jump over both when they are overlapping. Or just wait a little bit until the cycles are more in my favor. I feel like just waiting a little bit until the cycles are more in my favor is a good idea. I mean, you need to go down there anyway to finish this part of the stage. So this is, I think, almost a one-to-one recreation of a Super Meat Boy stage. It feels that way, at least. Except that jump. That jump is bullshit. I love it. You know, there's one thing I must applaud this game for already. It's... I want to collect all the tumors. It's not just because I'm doing a video or something like that. Oh, you need to hang from it. I get it. And then trigger up, yes. But they're placed in such locations that you just want to collect them. How difficult it might be doesn't matter. You just want to have them. That being said, I can't see how you're supposed to get this specific one. Exactly like that, especially, apparently. Wow, I can't talk anymore, apparently. What the fuck are you? Would you like to see your fates? This ride requires 50 lifetimes of suffering to enter. Please return me out. So I need 50 tumors and... I guess it's a special bonus stage? I'm a... Wow, how did I even do that? Don't, no, don't. Don't kill me like that, you bitch. They're on two different cycles, which is fairly annoying because that means there's one opportunity every like 4 cycles maybe to get up. Which I guess that's good for like puzzle purposes, but honestly it's mostly just annoying. Okay, now I do like this this stage actually. It's tight platforming. Yeah, simple but sweet, well designed. Same with this. I dig it. And that's gonna kill me? That's a quicker way of doing it, so you don't have to get... You do have to get on top, never mind. I'm just stupid. Well, not if you hang here. Yeah. It's a lot better. How long have I been recording for, actually? About half an hour, so I think this is about a good time to wrap up this spotlight on The End Is Nigh. I almost forgot the title of the game. This game is available on Steam for $15. 15 euros. A link will be down below in the description, of course, if you want to buy this game, which, honestly, just like I said, it's Edmund Mcmillen. You should want to buy this game. If you enjoyed Super Meat Boy, you'll adore this. It's, of course, not a roguelite, so if you're big into the Binding of Isaac, if you like the style of the game, I would recommend you buy this as well. If you like the gameplay of the Binding of Isaac, this is nothing like it, as you can probably see. It is similar to Super Meat Boy, but with a couple of different things. It's more similar to Gish, honestly. And it's not just because you're a black blob. It really kind of feels like, yeah, Gish meets Super Meat Boy, somewhat. So, thanks so much for watching. I'll be continuing to play this for a while. I'm gonna complete this game, definitely. Until the next time, I have been Vlogger. You have been awesome as always. Bye-bye.